So I'm outside. It's pretty sunny, which is nice. It's cold. Not nearly as cold as it was last night. It's freezing. So I'm on my way to the grocery store to get some drinks. So anyway, see, they got some. It's not too bad of a place. Pretty clean. Nice benches and stuff. It's really not a bad little town. It obviously would be a lot easier if I spoke Russian and could read the signs and understand everything. So that's always an adventure. I do speak Spanish, so if we ever go to Central South America for tournaments, it's not too bad that I can find my way around, usually communicate pretty well. So, this trip feels a whole lot better now that I got some more rest last night. I was dragging. And then also just be able to see the sun makes such a huge difference. It was so gray and cold in Moscow, and now out here got some sunshine. This is much better. So as you can see, I'm going to go over to that store right there across the street. All those fruits on the side. Little mini mart. See, everybody's got these nice warm hats, and this lady got a nice warm hat. We got a Carhartt stocking cap. This Carhartt makes things pretty warm. I learned that when I was working out in Wyoming. It gets so cold. Working out in the snow, working with water, not fun. I'm a lot happier that I'm wrestling again and doing work that I can do from a computer inside. It's not so cold. So, anyway, I'll get some drinks and I'll check back in with you a little later. See ya. Well, I made it to my hotel finally here in Tumen, and here, this is my room. Got my bed, TV, computer. I'm watching streaming Dish, so that's nice. We have Wi-Fi. It keeps me busy. Because otherwise, here, let me show you what we got on TV. If I don't have this streaming Dish, so might be a minute for this to turn on. So that's what we got. Well, that's MTV. Oh, geez, some racy pictures there. See? So anyway, you're probably as impressed with their television channels as I am. And here's my bathroom. See, toilet, shower, sink, all right there. A closet. So it's pretty small room. And now I already got my weight down. I went to the sauna earlier, and I'm sure I got my key. I don't want to leave without my key. That'd be big trouble. Yep, got it. So I made weight. I'm good. And now I'm going to go buy some drinks and get ready for weigh-ins this afternoon. We take off here at 1:45, and then weigh-ins are at 3 o'clock. But yeah, the whole process of getting here yesterday was crazy. It was almost 16 hours to get from Moscow to Tumen, which it's a 2-hour time difference. So it would be like flying from Idaho to the East Coast to Eastern time, you know. But it just took forever. And then we were on that plane, as you saw in the last video, I didn't have a seat. Finally ended up getting a seat, and it took us forever because we had some guys that were scared. There's a guy from Ukraine that didn't want to fly. He ended up flipping out and getting off the plane. And so then they had to wait for a bus to come back and get him, and the police had to come. It was a mess. And then what else happened on the plane? I don't know. I think that was pretty much the highlight. The guy flipping out and getting off, and then we had to wait. Then the flight wasn't too bad. It was several hours. I slept the whole time. I slept a lot yesterday. I slept in the airport, just laid down on the floor and slept. I was exhausted. Then I slept on the flight, and then I slept pretty well last night. I woke up today and feeling pretty good. So now I'm going to go to the store and get some drinks and get ready for weigh-ins. I found the drinks. Now the hard part is finding out whether or not they have gas in them or not. So I don't want to get a bunch of water with a bunch of gas in it. Let's see, does that look like it's still water? I'm trying to squeeze it to see if feels like it's got bubbles in it. I think it does. I wish I read Russian. It says Water number. I don't know what it says. But see, it's just like normal supermarket. Now if I can just figure out if this has gas. I'm having a hard time finding granola bars. See, all I can find is just candy. So maybe there's just granola, straight granola. Cereal, tea. I usually always bring granola bars, but I forgot them. Might just have to get some bread and then just take that with me to the tournament. There's Uzbek bread right there. That's pretty good. Maybe a couple of those. Some cheese. Take that with me to the tournament tomorrow. Look at this. These cookies. No granola bars. Get ready for weigh-ins. Still got about another 30 minutes or so, but you see some of these other guys already working out. Some of the other teams. Pretty much all of us just got our way down in the sauna, resting, and then be weighing in and then be wrestling tomorrow. There's a little bit of the crowd. It seems pretty packed. Especially for wrestling. So, it's a tough tournament. It should be good. Here's the venue we wrestling in. 3 mats. Look, like I was saying, there's a lot of people here. Pretty nice. I wish we could get a turnout like this back home. That'd be awesome. Weigh-ins went good. Down to weight. Now I'm gonna go run back and grab some food. What do you think, Jake? How you feeling?
What?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling fabulous. I want some KFC.
KFC. After weighing breakfast of champions. So I decided I'd go to try to find something to eat. Look for I don't know, sandwich shop, burger place, something. But they're just not as common here as they are in the US, which actually might be a good thing. But anyway, it's really cold out here. And I didn't find anywhere to eat, but I did find another little grocery store. So I went in there and got some junk food. Something salty, something sweet. And dinner starts in another half hour. That's really why I started this whole trek anyway. Because the cafeteria wasn't open, so I'll get something to eat. And after that, family should be awake so I can give them a call. And then I'll watch a movie and go to bed. Get ready to go do some business tomorrow. So, anyway, I just want to show you some of these snowbanks really quick. Look at all this snow. It's all piled up here. Look at that. Ton of snow. And then these sidewalks. Pretty icy. Look at that. Just gotta be careful. Especially if you're older. Because you might slip and break a hip. But the snowbanks don't want you to see. Right over here, I'll try to hurry up and get over there. So, look at this. They just get higher and higher as I go. 'Cause look, from the side, see? They're almost as tall as I am. That's a lot of snow. See my breath? It's freezing. I don't know what it is. Something negative Celsius. That's how they do the temperature over here, Celsius. Yeah, see, look at this snowbank. This snowbank is taller than I am. That's a lot of snow. But again, I am in Siberia, so it's not a surprise.